All right, guys, I've been working on something here and I want to show you a little bit about it. So, I've gotten to a recent concept of not being done with something, like not being done with just life, kind of like I'm not done with this phase of my life. I'm not done having this moment. I'm not done um I like recently I just graduated college. I'm not done feeling those vibes from like being in school, college, roommates, apartments, things like that. I'm not done yet. My life has just started. I'm not done. So that's what our kind of concept has been for this new t-shirt I'm coming out with. When I was in Cedar City, I would love to go hiking into the mountains. And so the process of this came from the initial inspiration of, I'll have to send the picture. Here's the picture, whoop, of finding in the mountains of Cedar City. Sorry, let me get a little backtrack here. There's a lot of like squatter-esque stuff there. Like people have just left stuff out there. And so it's been interesting to find it. And so one of the things I found was a broken TV set. And it was just like, whoa, this is kind of cool. It's a broken TV. It was just kind of cool because the TV was broken in a way and I took a picture of it. And so like you kind of saw nature through the broken lenses. It still had the buttons and everything on it. So that was our kind of idea when we did a shirt or idea called Not Done. And at first I was going to do like, I'm not done watching. I'm not done waiting. I'm not done wanting and things like that. It was going to be kind of really deep. But to keep it simple and other things like that, I just kept it with Not Done and just keeping it as simple as I could a little bit here. Anyways, I'll show you here what's going on. And so this is the shirt design. This was going to be on the front and it's going to be I'm not done watching. And this is going to be this little TV set. And then we have on the back, not done in these big letters with the TV cord coming out from underneath it, and then just starting. Because I'm just starting, right? And so that was the initial idea with the Not Done t-shirt design. And then if we've already kind of started with it, and I can actually get into the getting that. But this is what we have so far. And now, yeah, you're right. It's like, whoa, it's kind of clunky, but we're going to get some more of it out of here on the back because we have some more over there, right? And so that's kind of the initial of it. Not done. Like there's so many different pieces and things like that. I think it can look, or it will look pretty awesome. And so now we have to get this puff vinyl out of the way and we'll continue. We finished the rest of this, and now we're getting ready for this. All right, we're gonna press this down. Boom, and then whatever's left over, this goes in there. The reason I have to do this a lot is so this is normal vinyl. This is just iron on, different colors and textures. But this, even though you can't really tell, is puff vinyl. And the thing about puff vinyl and normal vinyl is that puff vinyl has to work at a lower heat for a longer time, and normal vinyl has to work at a higher heat with less time. And the big thing about that is the fact that, well, if I put this on first, it gets lower heat, right? But then I have to put on that, and it's just higher heat, and that messes up this. So we have to be very careful to make sure we do the normal vinyl first, because the normal vinyl can definitely outlast lesser heat. But it's not that the higher or the lower temp vinyl, puff vinyl, can't do higher heat. It'll just mess it up. Hence the Death Wish shirt, hence
basically burning the puff vinyl into the shirt and then having to peel it off, which, I mean, that could work too. We could do that, but I want to see how this will work.
Fun thing about vinyl is you get to learn about mistakes and stuff. Like, initially,
This seemed like a cool idea, right? And I like this green vinyl because it kind of pops out like neon-ish, but it looks like it shrunk. And yeah, it looks like some stuff went down in the heat. Like, I mean, what happened here? So yeah, you gotta learn about that kind of stuff. Anyways,
I just finished it. I will be honest. It's not great. I don't think it's amazing. But I think from far away it might look cool. And so, yeah, let's look at it.
boom. So from far away, it could look pretty cool, especially if you know what you're looking at from the front. But other than that, it's a little interesting. It's definitely abstract. But there you go. There you have it.
All right. So we're trying again. The puff vinyl and everything kind of just didn't work out. So we're going to do it again. Less pieces this time. And we're also going to do no puff vinyl at all. Just to keep it consistent and so I don't have to change the temperature at all either.
So we're going to do these 4 pieces, and then we'll have the same front and everything, and hopefully it goes better.
After some mishaps and other things, we have finished the first versions of I'm Not Done Watching. So this is the first test version. Boom. The G right there. The tail end is missing. And you look at that, it's warped at the end, this corner. Anyways, there's the broken TV set. And then I'm Not Done. And if you can tell, that is so off-centered. I mean, just look at that. There's like 3 inches on this side and like 5 inches on this side. It is crazy. What the frick was I doing? Anyways, I thought for this one, especially, if you look closely, the puff vinyl expands. And so it kind of just looks, I mean, just look at that. It looks clunky. It just looks clunky. I mean, from far away, maybe it would look cool. So we have the same thing, but if you can tell a little bit, it's just cut off right here. It's just cut off. And that's okay. It's a broken TV set, so the cords don't have to be connected. And then, yay, it's centered. That's the back of the TV. This is reflective. It kind of is based on heat as well. That's also why it's red. It should turn silver and stuff when it's done. Look at that. The just starting, that's even smaller lettering. And the G and the I and the period came together, as well as no warping and the G's. Tips for future wear is definitely, okay, this is fine, right? I can make the just I'm Not Done Watching bigger or something like that so it's easily read. And then obviously it is making it so the back is bigger. Because it's like, it's alright, it's big. That is the I'm Not Done Watching t-shirt we're going to be making. And then I'm Not Done Packing t-shirt because we're just going into like, I'm not done with stuff.
Alright, in continuation with the Not Done series kind of sense, after the Not Done Watching shirt, I went along and created another shirt that goes along with this concept. So we're going to go into a Not Done Packing kind of thing. So I don't know, I always like to think of like, I don't know, messy, I like traveling, so I just not done packing, not because it's like not done planning, not done playing, not done something like that. It's just a play on word with P, with the letter P. And so I took a picture of a suitcase. Wow! And then went on from there to create something. And honestly, so these 2 shirts, not that they were made in a rush, but there could have been more development into them. But we're still learning. We're still learning about this machine. We're still learning about its capabilities. Something I've been doing lately is layering things or using different colors and things like that. Like you can see on this shirt, it's different colors and things, and there's layers over here. And so that's what I've been trying to kind of do, is layer things more. And so this time I did a suitcase and I layered it. Not Done Suitcase. And cool thing about this thing is Well, this is completely drawn. I only had Canva or Tool make it basically cleaner so that Cricut wasn't going jagged like and so it was more like a single cut. Sometimes when you draw stuff, especially with markers, and then import it onto the program, it'll make it so it's like jagged. And so I only did that. And so we have the not done, and going along with mistakes and things like that, I did not take in consideration the lettering. And so although the suitcase is in a good position on the chest, it is not in a good position, the wording. When worn, the chest area, at least mine, makes it kind of go like this. And so see that the E's kind of gone. And so there's that. But the cool thing I like about this is that if you can see, it's layered white on black. And then here's the same thing on here. I'm not done packing. It kind of looks like a Picasso painting or something. And that's kind of what we're going for, is like just a mess of things. And like in the picture, there's just a jumble of clothes everywhere. And so, yeah. And then down there it says, I'm not done packing. So those are the shirts. I know I didn't really get to the production of this shirt. I kind of just went along and made it. And so I learned a few things from this creation, I guess you could say, of these shirts. And that is to really take your time in designing them, not only, but like in creating them too. Because if you remember from the first shirt, the G letter was cut off. And then on the back, it wasn't centered. And then on this one, this is not in a good position on the chest area. And then, so there's a lot of things, there's definitely a lot of things to learn about and a lot of things to improve on. And especially in the design and creation of it. Biggest thing I've learned is take your time, right? Step back, take a breather, and make sure you're doing things right. Make sure the measurements are correct and things like that, especially if you're making something for a client. These were kind of more just for me, kind of just like to showcase some like this, oh, hey, I'm not done with this. I'm not done with this. To kind of, because I want to instigate more ideas so I can make more things. And of course, well, that's what we learned today. Not done with what else? What else are we not done with? I got an idea for not done schooling. I'm not done playing with Legos, but like, give me some more ideas here and let's get it going.